What's good? What's good? What's good? So check this out. I was doing some thinking. Sometimes some of us feel guilty. Like I know me myself, we might feel guilty like if we know in our heart that there's certain things that we not doing right for the Lord. Like I might, be battling addiction, or I might fall to temptation somehow, you know what I'm saying? And but then I realize that's something that I need. Like I may realize, okay, my son needs something for school, or we're running low on money or something, and I realize, you know what, I need this and only God can give it to me. Let me do right by God. Let me start acting right, because I know if I seek first the kingdom, every other thing will be added unto me. Well, you ever feel guilty for being that way? Because it's like, man, I should have did this because I love God, and I did it because of what I need or because of what I want. Sometimes me myself, I know I be feeling guilty. Like I'll be like, man, I don't even feel right following God, because if I really love Him, I'd have just did it for Him, and I wouldn't have did it because somebody needed it, or because I got scared, because I got sick, or whatever reason. The reasons that we go to God, for the things that we need, instead of just saying, Lord, I'm gonna try to follow you today because I love you. Well, I'm just saying all that because I realized that's exactly what the prodigal son did, and that makes it biblical. The prodigal son decided he was going to do things on his own. He left his father, left his family, and was like, yeah, I'm going to take my money and I'm going to go do this and whatever. And he blew it. He went off on his own. He blew it. He messed up. And then guess what? When all his money was gone, he was like, hey, look, you know what? If I go back and work for my father, I know I'll get treated at least as one of the servants. See, he didn't go back to his daddy out of love for his daddy. You feel me? He didn't go back to his father out of obligation and honor for his father. He went back because he had ran out of money. He had hit rock bottom. He had nowhere else to turn. Times had gotten hard, and he didn't like living the way he was living. That's what made him go back to his father. And guess what? There was a celebration when he went back home. The father was happy that he came back home. So what I'm saying to you all tonight is, and what I'm also saying to myself is, we need to latch on to anything that's going to make us serve the Lord better. Anything that's going to make us serve the Lord quicker. Anything that's going to make me follow the Lord, latch on to it. Because that's what the prodigal son did. He had a reason to go to his father. He had a reason to go to him. And he went to him, and there was rejoicing. So we should be able to go to our Father. How much more will our Father do for us if we are in need and we say, you know what, all I got to do is just go back home. All I got to do is just get back right with my Father. Let me go home and see what I can do for my Father and make things right. Because I know if I'm right with Him, everything else will be all right. So don't feel guilt when you turn back to your Father. Find a reason to turn back to your Father. That's all I got to say, no guilt. Find a reason to go home. Find a reason to go home. That's all I got, man. Love y'all. Be blessed and be watchful.